From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. Yesterday, a search warrant was executed at 12 South 3rd Street in West Hazleton that concluded a month-long investigation. The West Hazleton Police Department, Hazleton Police Department, Narcotics Unit, Special Operations Group, and the Sugarloaf Police Department seized over 70 grams of heroin fentanyl from the West Hazleton residence. Police also found a small amount of crack cocaine, marijuana, over $5,000 in cash, 2 handguns, numerous cell phones, and various packaging and related paraphernalia. 51-year-old Wilbert Gary and 19-year-old Blaise Franklin are charged with felony counts of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, criminal use of a communication facility, and possession of a stolen firearm. Both men were arraigned by Magistrate James Dixon and remain in the Luzerne County Prison after being unable to post $100,000 bail. A Wilkes-Barre resident has admitted to conspiring to running a major heroin trafficking ring. 33-year-old Omar Bell pled guilty to drug conspiracy charges on Thursday, alleging he worked with others to traffic large quantities of heroin between the months of February and November in 2014. Bell admitted to regularly obtaining multiple bricks of heroin and distributing them throughout Luzerne County. He also admitted to distributing 100 and 400 grams of heroin, which is equal to between 4,000 and 6,000 retail bags. A U.S. District Court judge accepted Bell's plea and set his sentencing for February 9th of 2017. Bell faces a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 40 years. This afternoon was the hearing against Melissa Ann Skoll, the woman who allegedly attempted to kill her kids by putting a hose inside the car with the other end attached to the tailpipe. Skoll is charged with 2 counts of attempted murder and has been in jail since her arrest in December. Prosecutors disputed Skoll's attorney Lawrence Kansky's claims of mishandling evidence and labeled some allegations as falsely. Kansky called for the charges to be dropped Monday on claims that the evidence had been tampered with. County prosecutors say that Skoll's car was scrapped by ACT truck and trailer in Wilkes-Barre without permission and is now the subject of a state police investigation. Prosecutors asked County Judge David Lupus to dismiss Kansky's request of removal, but Lupus has not ruled the motion. A status conference on the matter is still ongoing. Wilkes-Barre Police and the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office are investigating the death of a man who was struck by a vehicle Saturday night in Butler and Washington Street. The victim was 22-year-old Joseph Pugh of Plains Township, and he was struck around 9:30 Saturday night by a Mazda minivan. Police have not released much information about the case, but report that the driver did stop. Pugh was taken to Geisinger Wyoming Valley Medical Center in Plains Township and was pronounced dead around 10:15 p.m. Luzerne County Deputy Coroner Dan Hughes said he's delaying ruling on the manner of death until the police investigation is complete. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to call police. A Hazleton woman has pled guilty to a fatal hit and run in Scranton. 27-year-old Tiffany Marie Timko was arrested nearly 2 years ago for an accident that killed 32-year-old Betty Sakulich on South Main Avenue. Timko entered the plea to a count of involuntary manslaughter during a hearing before President Judge Michael Bourez. The charge, a first-degree misdemeanor, holds a maximum penalty of 5 years in state prison. Timko fled the scene, but a tip led authorities to Timko's boyfriends who had been trying to get the car fixed at a body shop. A sentencing date has not been set. Dallas teachers may be on strike for a while. The State Department of Education says they can last until December 15th. According to state law, teachers can strike twice a year. The first strike must end in time to complete 180 school days by June 15th. The second strike must end in time to complete 180 days by June 30th. The department made its determination on Monday. Meanwhile, a school board meeting last night turned heated. Over 150 district residents turned out. All 179 district teachers attended the meeting, and the teachers had been working without a contract since August of 2015. The union is seeking to have the district fund 100% of the teachers' health care, new salaries, and early retirement incentives. State College police say they're charging 13 people after a riot in October after Penn State beat Ohio State. 11 are Penn State students, 2 are former students. They were also referred to the university for further disciplinary action. In addition to the 13 charged, police said that they are still trying to identify several others who took part in the melee. Streetlights were pulled down, furniture was lit on fire, and one person was injured. Tickets are now on sale for the 13th annual premier holiday concert, Sounds of the Season, Ring in the Holidays. The concert will take place on December 9th at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m. with doors opening at 6 p.m. Sounds of the Season features the renowned Hazleton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagano, with special performances by Fabergé Follies, the Philharmonic Big Band, and the Tin Roof Band and featured soloists. The concert will be recorded for a later broadcast here on WYLN and featured holiday programming on the Pennsylvania Cable Network. Ticket prices are $10 for adults and $5 for children under the age of 10 and can be purchased through an orchestra member at the door the night of the performance, or it can be reserved by calling 570-111-1111. November 15th is observed as America Recycles Day and is the only national recognized day that is dedicated to encourage people to recycle and buy recycled products. The 3 R's of recycling, reduce, reuse, and recycle are words that are the basic structure when it comes to disposing of garbage. You should also be aware that what you can and cannot recycle. A list of recyclable materials is up on your screen now. Each city has their own guidelines, so be sure to check with your city for what can be considered recyclables. While today may be the National Day to Recycle, you can still do your part to protect the environment and recycle every day. It's time now for a first look at our forecast. Sunny days and cold nights ahead this week, but there may be some, dare I say, snow in parts of Pennsylvania coming this weekend. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can we expect weather-wise for the rest of our work week?
Well, you know, there's a Christmas parade a-coming on Sunday, and what better time to have some snow? You know, it just might happen, I'll let you know, as well as a complete 7-day, I'm full of rhymes today, ain't I? We'll have more for you in just a little bit. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a mine subsidence forced a family of 6 out of their home, and we'll hear from the homeowner. Plus, this morning was another Hazleton red carpet breakfast with the guest speaker, Michael Serra, the project manager of Alfred Bennett & Company. More news, weather, and sports is headed your way here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Polai, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93 Hazel Township.
Buy this 2016 Jeep Patriot Sport 4x4 for only $17,900. Save over $10,000 on select Ram 1500 4x4s. Save up to $7,000 on new Chrysler 200s in stock.
It's a Black Friday sales event at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Route 93 Hazel Township.
Berger Family Dealerships, drive with experience.
Saturday evening, a family of 6 was forced out of their home after hearing a loud crackling sound in their own backyard. The sound was that of a mine subsidence, and now officials are working with the family to see if they can return home. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more with the homeowner on this situation.
Imagine waking up to being told you had to evacuate your house because of a mine subsidence. That's what happened to Sam and Tracy Quick and their 4 children. It all started when Sam and Tracy heard cracking sounds around 11 o'clock Saturday night. They immediately woke up their children and evacuated the home to find a 30-foot hole in their backyard. Their home is located on Park Place Road in the village of Park Place in Schuylkill County. The subsidence is 35 by 40 feet in area and more than 30 feet deep. Homeowner Tracy Quick says it sounded like the whole house was going to collapse.
Saturday night, we're watching TV, and I started to hear cracking sounds. So I was looking around, my husband and I, then it started to get worse. So he went outside, was checking everything out. Then the whole house actually sounded like it was just going to collapse. The cracking was unbelievable. It was the whole back of the house. So I went and got the kids. We came out, ran outside, and these back lights were on. And when you looked, you saw the hole. So the hole just instantly opened up.
Quick says she gets very emotional because the house was built just 13 years ago and it's her dream home.
Yes, I do get very emotional. It's very hard on us and with the family. It's even like the separating, and nobody has we have no routine now. It's difficult, very difficult. Well, we built 13 years ago. It's of course our dream home. We worked very hard for it, and it's horrible. I mean, we had no insurance to cover. Well, mining insurance.
A number of officials were at the house today to see what they can do to save it.
They're actually trying to figure out what they can do to save the house. They're going to try to run an I-beam through. But first they want to do is get the structure so the top vault won't collapse.
Bill Hanley from Congressman Matt Cartwright's office was at the house today to try and resolve the problems.
It's very severe. And on behalf of Senator Argyle and Representative Neil Goodman, we've decided we're going to try to do whatever we can to expedite the situation from the standpoint of repairs. These poor people have been under siege from this, and it's a very serious situation.
The Quicks are currently staying at another house with family until the house is safe enough to continue living in. For WILN News, I'm Aaron Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, find out about a road expansion project that is still in its design stage in Luzerne County to help alleviate traffic. Stay tuned.
When your car won't start one cold winter morning, call Paul's Auto Center. He offers mobile battery service along with 24-hour towing and recovery. With 2 locations to serve you, Beaver Meadows and Hazelton. AAA members are welcome. Lockouts, flat tires, winch outs, paint and body repairs, not to mention complete car and truck repairs. All this and more at Paul's Auto Center. Call 570-455-8418.
The Cheese Store and More is your one-stop shop for holiday favorites. Order your cookie trays, your meat trays, and baskets now. The last day to order is December 8th. So call or stop in today and remember their holiday hours.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, Fabergé Follies, Fabergé School of Dance, Hazleton Philharmonic Big Band Sound, the Tin Roof Brass Band, and narration by Reverend Anthony Generose. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to watch archived shows and a live stream of our broadcast shows. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Cy Fulton joins us. He's going to talk about coaching and teaching and mentoring and how important it is for today's youth. That's coming up this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
Well, the stage is set for a little bit of some warmer weather over the next couple of days before it starts to turn much colder as we start going into the weekend and going into next week, and even a chance of some rain and snow showers in our forecast. But today wasn't a bad day. We got up into the 50s. We had the sunshine mixed with some clouds. Pretty nice looking day today, and even the next few days not looking bad temperature wise. Let's take a look at what's going on outside, and those temperatures cooling down now with the sun that has set. We are now in the 40s, and we have not seen any rainfall in the rain bucket since the midnight hour. And there's a little bit of a breeze out there from time to time, but that pretty much is about it. So how did we do temperature wise? Pretty nice for this time of year. Did manage to make it up into the 50s, 56 for the high, 45 for the low. So even high and low is not bad for this time of year. And like I said, the winds today really haven't been much of a factor. We only got a wind gust coming in at 13 miles per hour. Throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, well, the sun has set, the moon is shining, and it's going to continue to get chilly. You know, the sun sets quite rapidly, and you get the clear skies. Again, you get radiational cooling. All that energy escapes out through space, cools down quite rapidly. So we got 40s and 50s now, even some lower 60s, but very quickly these numbers are going to continue to fall. So a chilly night tonight, but not nearly as cold as what we're going to be looking in a 7-day forecast. Before all is said and done, we're going to be looking at temperatures dropping down into the 20s. Here's a look at those wind speeds across our area. Again, really not much of a factor whatsoever. Here's a look at the 7-day extended forecast and what we can expect over the next couple of days. Well, it's not looking too bad. Going into our Wednesday and Thursday, Friday should be the warmest. We should be near 60 degrees with plenty of sunshine heading in our direction. Saturday is a big holiday parade, the Christmas parade, Wilkes-Barre parade, of course. You're welcome. That happens to be on Saturday with temperatures getting up into the 50s. It actually is going to be pretty nice out there. And Sunday, hey, like I hinted to before, there's going to be some snow for a parade. I wasn't lying, because if you go to Waukesha, Wisconsin, there's going to be a parade there. It's going to be a Christmas parade. Temperatures are only going to be in the 30s, and there's going to be some snow around there. So there will be snow somewhere for a Christmas parade on Sunday. And where our area, rain and snow showers mixed, temperatures in the 30s. And then after that, boy, it's going to even get colder, 33 degrees as we go into early next week. We'll have more for you coming up after the break.
Since 2001, Hazelton Imaging has been offering the best care, a staff that is kind and courteous, and a radiologist on site. Hazelton Imaging is less expensive than most hospitals, and they offer self-pay pricing. Call Hazelton Imaging today at 570-501-SCAN.
It's Black Friday all month long at Burger Buick GMC Cadillac, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Save over $6,000 on the purchase of this 2016 Buick Encore all-wheel drive, or lease it for $189 a month. Save over $2,500 on the purchase of this 2017 GMC Terrain, or lease it for $189 a month. Save over $9,700 on the purchase of this 2016 GMC Yukon Denali.
Burger Buick GMC Cadillac, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Burger Family Dealerships, drive with experience.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
This morning, a red carpet breakfast was held at Sisters in Hazelton featuring a guest speaker from Alfred Benich and Company, who's talking about a road expansion in our area. WYLN's Abby Piskel has all the details.
Once a month, members of the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce gather for a red carpet breakfast. Today's guest speakers were members of Alfred Benich and Company, a company that provides engineering services to clients in transportation and infrastructure development. Project manager of Alfred Benich and Company, Michael Sarah, spoke about the SR 424 Beltway Extension Project, which will make a new connection from Interstate I-81 into the Humboldt Industrial Park and eventually connect to SR 924.
It's going to be approximately 1.1 mile of new roadway from the interchange at exit 141 and connect to the cul-de-sac at Commerce Drive, which is in Humboldt Industrial Park.
The purpose of the project is to provide an alternate route for anyone who frequently travels that road.
The purpose is to provide a secondary and emergency access within that area, and also provide an alternate route in case of any incidents on the interstate or on 924, and to relieve some of that traffic and congestion.
The anticipated construction year is 2019.
Currently, we're still in the design phase. The project was put down a few years ago due to funding constraints, but it's come back, so we are currently still designing the project. The construction year right now is anticipated for 2019.
For WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. Coming up next, Eric DeBerardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned. All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
Hi, I'm Brian Anderson, and I'd like to invite you to be a part of something special. USA Cares is a nonprofit organization helping military families with emergency financial assistance. We help prevent evictions and foreclosures, utilities from being turned off, and we put food on the table for our nation's heroes. USA Cares is looking to form a chapter in your area. Go to usacares.org. USA Cares, making a difference in the lives of military families.
It's a good spot to be in as a program when the state semifinals aren't a reach, but a regularity. Crestwood Field Hockey appearing in the Final Four for the 5th straight year this afternoon. We head to Whitehall High School, the 2A bracket. The Comets facing District 1 champ Marion Mercy, and in the first half, Mercy with a great shot, but that one stopped by the Comets, a point-blank shot. Here, Crestwood gets a little something going, but that one deflected. A lot of the first half spent in the Golden Bears' offensive half of the field. A corner attempt, that one is blocked once again. Crestwood gets just one corner, which they fail to convert on, and they fall 1-0 in the semifinals. A tough defeat for the Comets. As we look at the scoreboards, 2 more Wyoming Valley Conference schools in action in Single A today. Lake Lehman currently battling Ole Valley. They're tied at 1 apiece. And at 7 o'clock, Holy Redeemer up against Moravian Academy. More local scoreboards. Marion Catholic Girls Volleyball, another program back in the state semis for the 5th straight year. The Phillies on the court versus Berlin Brothers Valley right now. And after 6 consecutive state quarterfinal exits, the Holy Redeemer hitters finally in the semis. Royals match up with North Star later. And in girls soccer, Lake Lehman facing Trinity. On Late Edition, we'll have more state semifinal highlights. While we await the latest release of the college football playoff rankings at 9 p.m. tonight, we unveil our high school football power rankings now. Number 7, Blue Mountain, the Quad A Eastern Conference champions. Just a tough break with the Eagles' schedule this season. Wyoming area, number 6, once atop our rankings, the top-seeded Warriors were upset in the district semifinals. Pottsville in at number 5, Crimson Tide with a great debut in the Schuylkill League before falling in a tough district matchup. Our number 4 team is Berwick. The Dogs with an up and down year, but they're back in the district championship for the 5th straight season. This the first under head coach Frank Sheptock. Wyoming Valley West, they're done playing, but they're still our number 3 school, Spartans, with a tough defeat in the 5A District Championship this past Friday to Abington Heights. Now these final 2 teams, they're still playing. Schuylkill Haven are number 2 after capturing the District 11 2A crown. Up next for the Hurricanes, the state playoffs and a matchup with West Catholic out of Philadelphia. And our number 1 team stays the same. It's Williamsport. The Millionaires got revenge on Delaware Valley this past Friday to win the district title in 6A. They play State College on Friday in the first round of states. Tristan Jarry has emerged as the league-leading Baby Pens' number 1 goaltender, but no drop-off when the team goes to backup Casey DeSmith. DeSmith 4-0 and starts this season, including Saturday's win over Providence. Depth across the board, including at goalie, is a big reason for the team's early success.
Makes the save. I know it has a lot to do with the team. After we lose a good team like this, we'll always, try and find a way to win. We have some really good players, and I've been fortunate enough to have a solid team play in front of me.
DeSmith allowing just 1 goal a game while stopping over 90% of the shots he sees. Pens next in action tomorrow at Lehigh Valley. That's it for sports. Stay tuned.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget. Restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Tickets are now on sale for the annual Sounds of the Season concert at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, Fabergé Follies, Fabergé School of Dance, Hazleton Philharmonic Big Band Sound, the Tin Roof Brass Band, and narration by Reverend Anthony Generos. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Sounds of the Season is brought to you by these businesses.
WYLN has strong ties to the community and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hands Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants Despair Hill Climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. WYLN, we're your local network.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming. We're your local network.
Looking good over the next few days. Temperatures getting up into the 50s, mix of clouds and sunshine, and then going into our Friday, even looking better, near 60 degrees. Still a lot of sunshine. Saturday looking good, a mix of clouds and sunshine, 53 degrees. Of course, the Wilkes-Barre parade, Christmas parade, looking good. But then after that, it gets much colder. Temperatures only in the 30s. Some rain, snow showers for Sunday. Only 33 for Monday, 37 for Tuesday.
All right, well, 53 degrees for a parade in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, not bad.
Is not a bad deal at all, and we'll take it. So if that snow can hold off, if it's going to, accumulate to anything, stay on Sunday, and that's all that matters. The crew is gearing up for it, and tomorrow we'll have more here on Evening Edition and Late Edition about the Wilkes-Barre Christmas Parade. Starts at 3 o'clock. You'll definitely want to get your seat early. Eric, you've been there before. It's packed.
Yeah, and I've worn a lot more layers in years past, so it's good to see for Sunday.
All right, so hey, what more can you ask for? 53 degrees for a Christmas parade. I think we'll take it here in our area. Have a good night, everyone.